Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Today we'll learn how to make this 3D flip card animation in under 5 minutes. So on one of my adventures on the internet, I came across this website and I saw these flip cards. And you know what? I loved them, so I recreated them and today I'll teach you how to make them. We'll take off with the HTML. First write a flip card wrapper. This will wrap the entire card content. Then a flip card front and a flip card back. That is basically all the HTML you need, because whatever you're going to put in the front and the back, pause. Whatever you're going to put in the front and the back completely depends upon you. I'm just going to stay true to our inspiration and make a similar design. So here's the design. You can pause and copy it. We'll move to the CSS. So here we'll start with the flip card wrapper. Let's give it a position of relative, which I hope some of you guys know why we are doing that. Next we'll give it a Z index of 1. A perspective of 1000 pixels and a transform perspective of 1000 pixels as well. So this is basically the z-index distance from the back of the screen, giving our element a 3D effect as you can see on the screen right now. Next we'll give it a height of 500 pixels and a width of 450 pixels. This is completely according to your taste. You can make it all. So now we'll style the flip card front, give it a position of absolute and an inset of 0. This is why we needed the position relative on the flip card wrapper. Next, we'll give it a back face visibility of hidden, which is every element in CSS has a front and a back, and since we'll be flipping this card over, we need to hide its back face so that there is space for the flip card back to be visible. Next, we will add a transition of transform 0.8 seconds ease. This is completely up to you. This is what I'm using. And next is just going to be some styling, and I'll do that very quickly. So here is the styling. You can pause and copy it. We'll now move to the flip card back. This is going to be very similar to the previous one, but with a little difference. Give it an insert of 0. Give it a back face visibility of hidden as well, and give it a transform of rotate Y minus 180 degrees. Now why is that? Because when we open the screen, the flip card front would be facing us, but the flip card back would be facing backwards. Why? Because of the rotate by minus 180 degrees. And basically these values will switch when we hover over them, and that will be done to the JavaScript. Now I'll add the styling. Here it is, pretty much similar, and we'll give it a transition of transform 0.8 second ease. Now this is important. Transition on both the front and the back cards should be same so that they move in the same motion. And if you have copied the same HTML as me, this is the CSS for that. You can pause and copy it as well. Now we'll be moving to the JavaScript. So here first we need to fetch all the flip cards, because you'll probably have multiple of them, or you don't, still it will work the same way. Query selector all flip card wrapper. Now this gives us an array of all the flip cards. Now we'll run a loop on this array using for each. In that we'll have each card and we'll give it two values. These are the two values: rotate by front value 0, rotate by back value minus 80. Because as you know, in the CSS our back value is minus 180 degrees at the start, so we'll set the same value over here. Next we need to add an event listener on all the cards, and that will be the mouse enter, which is basically like hover, and we'll give it a function. Inside the function we need to get both the front and the back cards. Front is equal to this dot query selector dot flip card front, and we do the same for the back. So now for each card we have the front and the back. Now we need to append the rotate by front value by first incrementing it by 180 degrees, and we'll do the same for the back value. We'll increment it by 180 degrees so that when we move out of it, it does not just come back to the same position, it goes the other way around. You will see, just wait. Now we need to front.style.transform is equal to, and now you know we need to change the rotate Y property. Here we'll put the rotate Y front value and give it degrees. And we need to do the complete same thing for the back as well with the back value. So now this is when the mouse enters, when we hover onto it. What happens when we hover off? Actually, we are going to do the exact same thing, just with a different event listener, and that will be mouse leave. We'll give it a function, and inside the function we need to copy the same exact code. Yep, it is that easy. Just copy the same exact code over here, and that's it. You're done. That's all the HTML, CSS and JavaScript you need. So let's go and see the card, and here it is. Oops, the styling is a bit messed up, but that's fine. The card works completely flawlessly, and yeah, that is all there is to it. It was a very easy to make card. I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, that's it. Catch you all in the next one.